guys, it's Carly. I'm super excited to do this video today because I'm going to be telling you 5 tips that have worked for me to get my damaged, gross hair to be somewhat healthy again. It's definitely not where I want it to be, but I'm like able to curl it without it falling out, so I'm happy. I also have some product recommendations for you guys to kind of help you get started. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're really trying to get to 100 subscribers, hopefully by February. So if you guys can help us out with that, that would be really great. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so tip number 1 is to use a good shampoo and conditioner. I cannot stress this enough. Those drugstore shampoos and conditioners are a no-no. You need to stop using them right this second. Go to a salon. They have Redken, Pureology, Moroccan Oil. The salon that I work at just got an Oribe line, and that's kind of like a luxury line, so it is a little bit pricier. I know they have it online as well, so you can order it if none of the salons near you have it, but I love it. It has really moisturized my hair a lot. I've been using the Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner, which honestly, I kind of want to switch to the Moisture Repair line because the Gold Lust line is a little too heavy for my hair. I don't have super thin hair, but it's definitely not super thick. So this stuff kind of leaves me a little bit oily just because it's for really curly, thick hair. And I thought it would just help me get I wanted to be like super moisturized. So I got this, and it's really just not working out for me. But if you do have that thick curly hair, I really recommend the Gold Lust line. But if you have thinner, fine hair that's not super curly and thick, I recommend the Moisture Repair line because that's going to be a little lighter on your hair and it's not going to leave you as oily as the Gold Lust shampoo. Now, the Oribe line, you really only need a little dime size amount of the product in your hand when you're shampooing and conditioning. I made that mistake the first time and my hair was so oily. This stuff is so potent that you only need a tiny little bit of product and it's going to clean your hair just as well as if you use the Redken or Pureology or Moroccan Oil and you used a bunch of it. It's not going to be super sudsy on your hair either. It's not my favorite thing because I do really like that sudsiness of it because I feel like it's cleaning my hair more, but it is so potent that even though it doesn't feel like it's cleaning your hair, it is. Trust me, it is. So I do really recommend the Oribe line, but if you don't have that much money and you don't want to spend that much money on your shampoo and conditioner, I do really recommend the Redken and Pureology because those are the less expensive ones. You really want to invest in your shampoo and conditioner though, because that's what's going to get you to that moisturized, not damaged hair. Tip number 2 is to use a good heat spray even when you're blow drying your hair, because I made that mistake. I thought that it was really only for like tools like straighteners and curling irons and stuff like that, but you really do need a heat spray when you're blowing drying your hair as well because you are putting heat on your hair. What I use when I'm blow drying my hair is the Redken Pillow Proof. Now, this is like a primer, but it does have that heat protectant in it, and it cuts down the time of your blow drying in half, and it's so amazing because it used to take me about 15 minutes to blow dry my hair, and now it maybe takes me like 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm really loving this Pillow Proof product. I recommend it so much. But if you're going to use a heat spray for like straightening or curling your hair, I recommend Redken, or again, the Oribe line is really good. They have a Royal Blowout heat spray that everyone is loving right now. I personally haven't tried it just because I need to use my money to pay my bills, but I've heard really great reviews for it. And if you're going to need a heat spray, then try it out. Tip number 3 is to use a leave-in conditioner or like a hair mask, or go to the salon and get a deep conditioning treatment. That's really going to help moisturize your hair and condition it and get it back to where it used to be before you damaged it. So what I really like is the, I think you say it like OUAI. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. It's like OUAI. This one right here. It's the leave-in conditioner, and you put it in right after you like get out of the shower. When you have that kind of damp hair, you're going to put it in, brush it through, and just leave it there. You don't need to rinse it out or anything, hence the leave-in conditioner. But it really does help moisturize your hair and keep it moisturized throughout the day. Tip number 4 is to use a bonding spray. I use the Brazilian Blowout Ionic. I don't know if you can see that. The Brazilian Blowout Ionic bonding spray. Excuse my disgusting nails. I haven't had time to paint them, so I'm really sorry that you had to see that. But I do recommend this bonding spray because it really helps you with your split ends and keep your strands healthy. You should be getting regular haircuts. I know that if you're trying to grow out your hair, you don't really want to get haircuts because it just seems like you're cutting length off of your hair. But in order to keep your strands of hair all the way up to your roots healthy, you need to be getting haircuts. And then in between those haircuts, to keep your split ends healthy, you can be using that bonding spray. The bonding spray does keep the ends of your hair healthy. Tip number 5, which is the most important tip that I'm going to give you today. If you take anything from this video, listen to me on this tip because it is so important. So important. Do not use box dye. Please don't use box dye. I speak from experience. Myself. I was very stupid a few years ago and I let my friend bleach my hair because I didn't want to spend the money to go to a salon and dye my hair purple. Don't ask me about that because I don't have an answer for you. I don't. But I let him bleach my hair in his bathroom and it just has never been the same since then. It has been super dry. I literally used to look like I had those like doll hair, like those like wigs or something. Like, I don't know. It was really bad. It was really bad. And it's taken me up to this point to get to at least somewhat healthy, and I've had to spend a lot of money on products, going to the salon and getting deep conditioning treatments, and it's just not a good idea. Because would you really rather get the box dye and dye your hair in your bathroom and just ruin your hair and have to go spend tons of money at the salon? Or would you rather just go to the salon and spend that straight amount of money to get your hair dyed professionally and not have to spend all that money on deep conditioning treatments and products and everything like that? So please don't use box dye. Please do not use box dye. That is the most important tip that I can give you today, because so many people do it and they don't want to spend money on getting their hair done professionally, and it's just not a good idea, you guys. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. That was my 5th and final tip for you guys. I hope you enjoyed and I hope this helped you out a lot. I really want to get this out there because this really helped improve my hair, and I hope it improves yours. Let me know if you want more tips, because I do have a few more tips that I could give you, but I didn't want this to be like a super long video. So if you want more tips on how to get your hair to be healthy, let me know and I can make another video for you guys. But that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed and have a great week.